My name is Phil Anderson, and I'm running for United States Senate to represent the great state of Wisconsin. I have a question for you. How does our federal government represent us? Well, they represent us by virtue of having a majority vote, being elected to Congress and to the presidency and vice presidency. That's sort of the moral, legislative, democratic authority they have for representing us. And how do they represent us? They have our tax money. So the federal government taxes us and then uses it to represent us domestically and in foreign affairs. Well, let's look at some of the ways that they're representing us. For example, our tax money goes to pay for parties with prostitutes and drugs to the enjoyment of an agency that's very mission is to protect us from those sorts of things. Another way that they represent us is for funding the Internal Revenue Service to specifically attack political groups, as opposed to just collecting taxes, which is bad enough in the first place. But the most heinous way that they represent us has just crossed my desk recently, and that is drone strikes. Did you know, or were you aware, that almost every single day in some part of the world, United States drones are killing people? And not just killing enemy combatants, but killing people that are associated or assumed to be enemy combatants. People that don't even have the right to surrender, people that we don't even know if they're against the United States or for it, people that just may happen to live in the same building or the same tent to be at the same event. We even bombed a hospital a month ago that everyone on the ground and in the area, so presumably our government knew, was being run by Doctors Without Borders. Yet we bombed it because supposedly there were some enemy combatants inside. Those are the sorts of ways that we're being represented. And I, for one, don't want to be represented that way. As a person, as a member of my family, as a Christian, as an American, it disgusts me that that's the sort of thing that our government does with our tax money and by virtue of us voting for them and allowing them to do that. So I vow to you that as your United States Senator, I will do my utmost, believe me, my utmost, to make sure that that stops, to do everything I could possibly do to make that stop. Not only filibuster, I'll do that, but I'll physically chain myself to the podium in the chambers of the United States Senate to get these horrendous war crimes, to stop these horrendous war crimes from happening in our name and with our money. Because I don't think any of us are like that. I think it's pretty easy for us to forget that those sorts of things go on. Life is busy. We're told different things about people that we're killing. We're taught that they hate us and that they want death to America and these sorts of things. Well, people that have declared war against us, that's one thing. But people that are relatively innocent or just associated with other people, people that we don't even know are guilty of trying to fight against us or trying to plan to come over here and conduct terrorist attacks. People that don't even have the chance to surrender are being killed every day, and it has to stop. As your United States Senator, I will do my best to bring this issue to light every single day and so that it will stop, because I don't think any of us, you, me, anybody, really wants to be represented that way, and that it serves any other purpose but to drive people to become terrorists, to drive people to hate us, to drive people to yell death to America. Because I'm pretty sure that if we were being treated by another country the way we're treating people in the Middle East and other parts of the world, we'd be yelling death to them too. Thanks, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.